Hey, good morning. Welcome to Kingwood, Texas, otherwise known as the Livable Forest. This is going to be the tour of Kingwood Drive from 5969 corridor all the way up to the East End Park at the end of Kingwood Drive in Kingwood, Texas. I'm Len Clark. I'm going to go ahead and giving you the tour of this fantastic area to kind of help you give you an idea of what this area is like. So if you're out of state, out of the area, and you're curious, you're thinking about moving here, well, hopefully this will be a good help and a resource to you. Just kind of give you an idea of where we are. Right over there where you see that taller building, that's where 5969 is. Give you an idea from this spot here. It'll take you about 15-18 minutes to get to the George Bush Airport. And then, so this is north up here, and that is south. This is a Kingwood Hospital here. A good facility to go. A lot of people here go. Also, so this is Kingwood Drive on the other side of the highway, and down here is where you're gonna find like, I'm forgetting if it's Lone Star College or if it's one of the other ones, but there's a 2-year college program. Huge campus, really nice right over here. Also, you'll find Oakhurst subdivision as well. All right, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and take this tour and get you more familiar with what Kingwood is and what it's all about. This is 5969, and if you take 59 south, it's going to take you all the way down to Sugar Land. You further go south, I believe this can take you down towards Corpus Christi. I'll need to double check on that. But also, if you go north, you'll come to like Cleveland, New Caney, Porter. You can go all the way up to Interstate 20, kind of near Tyler, Texas. So here's the front entrance to the Livable Forest. You see how the signage is there. It's really pretty right here. You see the flags. Here, let me move this over. So you got the fountains over there. You got the Kingwood Livable Forest. So you can see how how the city is widening the streets up here and making it a little bit nicer and easier for traffic flow. Alright guys, sorry about that. I went ahead and cut out a little bit there because of the long light and everything, but we're still here on Kingwood Drive. Here's some really neat shops right off of 59 and Kingwood Drive. A PetSmart, or I'm sorry, a Petco, Tallbots. There's a couple of places for women's shopping, and also Joseph A. Banks is in there, and some eating places are there too. We got a Payway there, and then we got a Carrabba's. Here's Chestnut Ridge and Kingwood Drive. If you take a right, that gets you into an older community here in Kingwood. Very nice little area. There's some estates. Some homes go for $1 million down there, and then there's some that go for around 200, up to up to $1 million really. But nice little area there. And then here is more shopping and restaurants and eateries and all that here on the left hand side. I'm going to be also doing a video of me going from east towards the west. Right now we're going east from the west. So here is a great gymnastics and dance place here. You got some CVS pharmacy here. One of the things I love about this area here is the fact that you have these nice big overgrown trees, or not overgrown, but like they go over the street. It makes it really pretty. I'm originally from the Northwest, and this reminds me of home, and so I really like this drive. You got more shopping here to the right, a Taco Bell, KFC, School of Rock, where you can take your kid to learn music. Off to the left is office spaces, you know, CPAs, bookkeepers. I believe a state representative has an office there, Dan Crenshaw. And you got some banking as well. So, right up here at this light, if you turn left, you go into like Woodland Hills. There's south and north Woodland Hills, and great area, fantastic school. Goes to Woodlands Hills Elementary. Very nice area, a lot of nice homes, very affordable. You can, depending, I know that before all this crazy market, you could actually find a home there for under $200,000. It might be in the low twos now, with inventory levels and everything as they are now, and competition to homes. The prices have gone up a little bit there. Actually, the whole Houston area has seen a huge increase in price points. But overall, for the general area of the country, this place is fantastically priced. So here's more subdivision, more housing, all in here. Right here we have Woodland Hills, and I'll be taking you on Woodland Hills in another video. But here to the left, you have King's Forest, which is kind of more or less estate size homes. Homes there sell from $400,000 to $1 million. And then also on the other side of that is Bear Branch, and Bear Branch is a great neighborhood as well. It's a little bit higher price point than Woodland Hills that we talked about before. I think they kind of start in the mid twos generally, and have gone up to the high threes and some of the fours. But generally, you're going to find in the low twos to the high threes in that price point. But just check out how beautiful this is. Now here's Kingwood Lakes off to the right, and Kingwood Lakes has kind of a mix. This is kind of like a golfing community here. So as soon as I get a chance, I'll swing the camera over, and you can see the golf course that it sits on. But those are kind of like more like townhomes or patio homes, with some homes along the golf course that are estate size. So you can go from in the high twos all the way up into $1 million price point right there. Isn't that pretty? So right up here, you're going to be able to see parts of the golf course. And just to kind of give you an idea, this is the location of much of the filming for the movie Tin Cup with Kevin Costner. This area right here was. So here's the Kingwood Country Club, the entrance there. They do a fantastic job for providing services for families, affordable memberships if you're interested in that. And if you want more information, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to send you links to that. Right here is the Kingwood High School. There's two high schools in Kingwood. That's one of them. The other one is Kingwood Park. And I believe parents have a choice for the most part for either high school or park based on the discipline or what your child is trying to learn. Don't hold me to it, but I believe they're pretty open to that. And then here's the Clubs of Kingwood Golf Advantage School. Fantastic training. I've been told by other parents who have kids gone through that, so something to think about there. So here we're about to come up to Westlake Houston and Kingwood Drive, and we'll see more shopping, more commerce going on up here. And that's what's so cool, is that you can live just about anywhere and have just minutes away from eating and shopping. So right here to the right is what is Town Center, and they have a lot of really cool events down there in Town Center. There's a lot of businesses and restaurants. Right down here is some more shopping locations and all that. Over here on this side is, you know, more eateries, more businesses. An H-E-B, which is a huge grocery store, kind of like a Kroger or a Safeway, is here. You got Raising Cane's. Over on this side is more shopping, haircut places, La Madeleine's, eating locations and stuff like that, dry cleaners. But it's really, this is a real neat little area right here. And you know, I actually really like this little area. I'm a little bit drawn to it because I actually live in Foster's Mill, which is just right up the street here. And it literally takes me a minute from my driveway to H-E-B. And how fantastic is it to be able to do your grocery shopping? Oh, I need to get milk really quick. Well, it's not a big deal. You can just do it. It doesn't take long. And if you want, you can always ride your bike on the sidewalk or what have you. But here's some more. Here's a video of the golf course here. This is part of Deerwood, but it's all part of the same golf club. And this here is the entrance to Foster's Mill, where I live. And then over here on this side is Sand Creek entrance. And just down that street on Forest Garden, you'll come to Deerwood Elementary School, where all my kids went to school. And that's a fantastic school. I'll have more videos on elementaries and middle schools and all that stuff for you. And even some interviews with some of the teachers and principals. So you'll have an opportunity to kind of learn more about that and delve into that should you want. Here's something I want to make sure I point out. So you see right down here, this is Greenbelt Trails. Greenbelt Trails right there. So there's 80 plus miles of Greenbelt Trails here in Kingwood, Texas. All connected, and you see how they went underneath the street? You may not have been able to, but they go underneath the street. So if my kids are out riding their bikes and all that stuff, they don't have to cross Kingwood Drive. They can go underneath it and stay on the Greenbelt Trails. I'll also have some videos on Greenbelt Trails and all that stuff with me on my bike, kind of giving you tours of all that as well. But it's super fantastic. And you know, you can tell it's about 9 in the morning, and there's a lot of folks out. We're really active, exercising, and doing all that. And don't worry too. I'll give you a tour of all the different subdivisions, where I'll drive up and down the subdivision. Some of them will be on my bicycle and all that stuff, so you get a really sense of what the area is like. But here is Willow Terrace. To the left is Sand Creek. There's also two great churches here. And then one's a Baptist and one's a Methodist. Here is the entrance to Kings Point. And Kings Point homes here range from, probably in the mid-3s all the way up into the millions. Off the water, Lake Houston at the tip. It's not uncommon to see homes sell for in the $1 million range. They're estates. Foster's Mill sells anywhere from the high twos to into the millions, and Sand Creek goes from probably the mid twos all the way up to I think I've seen about $800,000 in Sand Creek. But let's see here. So here is the middle school, Kingwood Middle School, right here off of High Valley, and you can see how that school looks. This is one of many middle schools in the area. This is where all my kids go, or will go. And then right up here is the coming to the end of Kingwood Drive. Obviously this is River Chase subdivision that kind of butts up to it, as well as Kings Point. But this video is almost to a close here. I wanted to show you East End Park really quick. East End Park is really cool. You come up here, you gotta get a sticker for it with the HOA, but when you get up here, you can park your car and you can get out and walk. It's all pet friendly, and if you like to ride mountain bikes and all that stuff, you can get on your mountain bike and do some off-road. You know, it's not paved. There are trails, but it's not considered paved trails, you know, so you have that opportunity to do that. But here is here's East End Park. So you see the sign here, it says Greenbelt Trails. Right there. So this here will take you in behind Kings Point subdivision, and there's some homes that have a back gate to the Greenbelt Trail, and they're able to go off and do all that. But this is just a real fantastic area, a neat place. You can get out, exercise, and do all those fantastic things with your dogs or your family. And you're like literally, you live right in it. I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'm going to be going down all the main streets in the Kingwood area. I'm going to be going through the subdivisions and doing all that stuff. I'll be posting all of that stuff on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook, on my website, and obviously they'll also be saved on that really cool Google Voyager mapping system, so that you can just kind of scroll over all these different areas that I'm showing you, and you can pick and choose. There'll be open houses already tied. Now please know that those homes may not be available anymore, but the purpose of those tours are to kind of give you an idea of what the homes are like, at what price points they are, and kind of give you a sense of what it is like here. Houston is a fantastic place. It is growing. You're going to have some equity built up because of the large growth that's coming into the area. People moving from all over the place to be here because of jobs. So, you know, it doesn't really matter where you end up in the area, as long as you're happy. It has what you're looking for and what you need. So there's plenty for everybody here. If Kingwood happens to not be quite the place that you'd want or what you're looking for, but you do need a guide or someone to kind of help you, reach out to me. I've lived and worked everywhere in the Houston area when I was in corporate America. I'm very familiar with the area. I can send you some reports for any subdivision or any zip code in the area as well. So don't feel like if you need to get advice or thoughts or input about some other areas that I can't do that, most certainly will. But with just a limited amount of time and the amount of content and everything else, I'm just focusing right close to where I live here in Kingwood, Texas. All right, guys, if you appreciate what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, send it to family, friends. Make sure that people know about me and just help promote it. This is what I do for a living, so your support and your appreciation really goes a long way. Any comments or anything else you have to share to help me make it better, or just to give me encouragement, feel free to do so. All right, Len Clark here, signing off. Hope you have a fantastic day. God bless. Bye-bye.